Ah, ah. Hey guys, good evening. Today's Thursday. I hope everyone's having a great day or had a great day. And I hope you're having a good start or near the end of this week. Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm your host, Colin, and thanks for spending your evening with me. I was going to maybe maybe we can watch the Game Awards show together live. I saw some other YouTuber do it, but being a small streamer right now, maybe I should avoid that just because, well, I don't want to get copyright striked. I did check it out a little bit, mostly just right now. I think it's still going off the small words. Um, I can't exactly find it too fascinating because I never really watched too many award shows, Oscars, Emmys, or whatever. So the only thing I would watch these shows, the Game Awards, is usually if there's some kind of big announcement that might be coming. But I don't think there could be any, mainly because, well, I mean, GTA 6 just came out a few days ago, right? I mean, literally a couple of days ago, and it's already taking the world by storm. Over 100 million views or something like that, probably more by the time this recording. So everyone's talking about it. The only thing that I think that could maybe um, be announced would probably be an Elden Ring DLC. Maybe. But that game doesn't really concern me right now because I still haven't beaten Bloodborne. And by not beating, I mean I haven't even gotten to the first boss. Not even beating the first boss, but getting to the first boss. So I don't really exactly plan to play Elden Ring until, at the very least, I beat Bloodborne. So yes, I am going to continue that series. I mean, there's a reason right now it's still my most viewed live stream, over 100 views. So yay to that. I guess it'll take some time to for some people to come in and watch me just talk. Maybe take a little bit more time, or maybe I should just switch it up. So switch it up I did. So instead of I will be still doing just chatting right now, of course, but I think we can do something a little bit different. Again, this is just my way of at small adjustments one at a time because I still really love talking on stream for an hour. So I messed with my setup today, and I think I can actually pick out a game that we can play. I can play and while chatting at the same time. It's a game that I'm somewhat looking forward to because I heard really good reviews about it, and I hope it's relaxing enough, not too stressful, like Stardew, where I can actually keep conversation going. If I play something like Bloodborne or Yakuza, which is story driven and requires a lot of my attention and dexterity, then maybe it wouldn't be counting as a just chatting stream. Maybe we'll play the games in like maybe on Saturday or on Sunday, one of these days, where I can stream for 2 hours. Because if I only stream a game for 1 hour, it might be a little bit too short. I would say should stream for at least 2 hours when it comes to games. But if it's like a very small, simple game, then I think we can do it on the just chatting stream. So check this out. Boom. I have my Nintendo Switch back. So, and I can switch to my PS5 now. Hopefully this works because I still haven't gone on stream with it in this new setup. But today we're going to be playing Dave the Diver. So I'm looking forward to this. I heard it's basically just diving and running a sushi restaurant, and anything that has to do with food and business is definitely my cup of tea because I ran my own restaurant before. As you can see, I haven't played it yet. Okay, there doesn't seem to be too much customizability, and it does look like a very least, low stress game. So let's see what this game is all about. Voice acting in this? Not that it matters. So I'm guessing this is Dave running a sushi restaurant. I'm paying all the bills. You just do the cooking and the diving. I kind of wish I had this kind of gig. Although I'm no expert in sushi. Sushi is one of my favorite food. Yeah, I'm already getting a good vibe from this because it's very relaxing. And he drinks root beer. That's my favorite soda as well. I wish I could go for a soda, but right now, guys, unfortunately, I need a diet. Been running a restaurant so long that I not only need to be on the diet, but also working out. If I drink sodas, it'll ruin it all. Right now, it's a low carb, no sugar, unless you wanted to get it from fruits, and low fat. I can't go completely cut sugar and fat out of my life, you know. Is that someone else talking? Alright, let's see what this game's got. It's making a good impression to me so far. I love these classic pixelated animations. They're so full of life. Oh, Dave, you got here quickly. Well, I was told to hurry here. I was on vacation, you know. So where's the sushi at? Don't rush yourself. Have a look around. Look at this giant blue hole. I've never seen anything like it. It's not just the size. Every time you enter the giant blue hole, the terrain ecology changes, which means this could be an incredible business opportunity. What kind of business? Well, we can discuss that later. I heard you took a break from diving. How about warming up? I'll guide you from here. Go ahead and go on in. I don't have a good feeling about this. Alright. Try moving with arrow. Dive. Arrow jellyfish. A large cylindrical jellyfish shaped like a giant mushroom or bell. Has 8 wrinkled tentacles, a favorite fruit of the world's largest. Nice form. Alright, how about we try stretching out a bit? Try moving to the marked area. Press ZL, you can move quickly. Remember, this speeds up oxygen consumption, so that's the sprint button. ZL. Okay. Good, looks like your skills are intact. Your moves are nimble as a freshwater snail. Now, let's practice using the knife you'll need in contingencies. The dive knife. Try using the survival now, small fish. You can just use the B button. Don't know what's that gonna do. But you haven't used a harpoon? Harpoon? I haven't used one in a long time. You mean aim first and then... Looks like you'll need some practice. Try using the harpoon to catch, let's say, 3 fish. Aim with A and fire with ZR. I suck at this, guys. There we go. There's one. used to this whole ZL holding A thing. Usually it's the left trigger button. Okay, I can't aim up then. I missed that. Fire! There we go. There we go. 3 fish. I think that should get you back on track. You're not supposed to catch fish this way if you're gonna make sushi. You're gonna injure all of the, you're gonna damage all the meat. Just letting you know, guys. It's better to use a net. Again, just takes a little bit of, practice for these controls. Now you got the hang of it. Now let's get down to business. Dave, you love sushi, right? For sure, the soft fish meat with oily rice. Oily rice? It's vinegar and sugar, sir. Oh man, that's just the best. Well, listen up. I have a friend who's a sushi chef who left the business a while ago. He has a bit of a sharp tongue and a slight temper. He has one skill that I can guarantee is unmatched in the world. It is right here that I started a restaurant with my friend that sells one-of-a-kind sushi. The sushi sold here is made from fresh fish caught in the blue hole where fish from all over the world can be found. Don't you think people will go nuts for it? Yup, I'm already craving it. So, why don't you join the awesome venture as well? What do you say? I mean, I love eating, but I don't know a thing about cooking. Nothing to worry about. The restaurant is already. All you need to do is dive to get the ingredients. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Well, so I can eat as much sushi as I want. Yeah, sure. You have to pay though. Can't wait to check it out. Sushi restaurant next to the Blue Hole. It was supposed to be open tonight, but I'm not sure if it's ready. Let's go have a chat at the restaurant. Ah ha ha. Okay, press X at the. Need a little bit of getting used to catch fish. The aiming and the trigger is kind of a little bit weird for me. Hey, Pancho, we ready to open? As you can see, it's just ready in time. Oh, it's already finished. You're the fisherman Cobra was talking about. Well, I'm more of a diver than a fisherman. Alright, anyways, it's nice to meet you. I'm Pancho. Do you like sushi? Sure do. Tuna belly, eel, sea urchin. Sea urchin's my favorite, actually. It's very expensive, though, guys. Oh boy, I was just thinking of how much it makes my mouth water. Just as mediocre as expected. Sushi is food that combines the soul of the sea and land, symbolizes Mother Nature herself. Most people, however, only taste more accessible fish, just like you. How empty a life is that one that ends without ever tasting the beauty Mother Nature can offer. My calling is to bring the taste of Mother Nature to everyone. Tsunami? What's going on? Oh shit! Get down! Oh shit. It's all ruined. And then an earthquake. The interior is quite a mess. Yeah, it looks like we'll have to delay the opening today. You know what? I spent all my money getting this restaurant ready. I'll have to recover the repair costs though through doing business. In this state? In the end, importance of a restaurant is this taste. First, you need ingredients. Did you bring anything? I just caught something. Only 3 fish? This won't be nearly enough to serve the guests. You'd be surprised. Please go catch 7 more fish first. Oh, and restaurant's going to be open only in the evening. Huh? Wouldn't that decrease sales? You think we should invite customers without adequate preparation just to make a little more money? It's a chef's duty to prepare the best possible food with meticulous precision, just as a warrior sharpens a sword on a wet stone. You will need to give me the best quality ingredients during the day. Okay? one of the things, I mean, I love this game already because I love sushi, and diving is one of the things I really, really want to do in my life. Still never done it though. Still haven't done skydiving either. James Boncho is really passionate about his work. He may not talk about personal stuff, but this guy can talk a lot about sushi all night long. Bah! I haven't seen Boncho so enthusiastic since the incident. Oh shit. It's nice to see him like this. The incident? Oops, maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. His wife left him, I guess? That's what I'm guessing. Well, maybe we need more ingredients, so go catch 7 more fish. Alright, make 100 gold and prepared sushi ingredient, which is catch fish. Okay. Just letting you know, guys, diving is pretty expensive. On the very, very little knowledge I know about it. And I know only the very tidbit is when I read this, one of my favorite manga, Japanese comics. It's called Grand Blue. And you think it's about diving, and it kind of is. But 90% of it is about alcohol and slapstick comedy and people being idiots. Alright. Let's see how far we can go down. Oh, I want to catch Dory. Huh? Is that not a fish? Crack dealer. Nice to meet you, Crack. I'll just call you Crack. I don't want YouTube to ban me. This game is called Dave the Diver. It's my first time playing it, and I just got it too. Instead of watching the awards, I'd rather just, you know, play something a little bit more relaxing. I tried to play Bloodborne, but that game was giving me too much stress. There we go. Oh! Didn't even know you. Yeah, forgive me for the, oh man. You were just watching it? Before I stopped watching, I was watching, for a little bit to see if there's anything interesting. And it turns out that I think Super Mario Wonder was, won the best. Why? That was totally a catch right there. Super Mario Wonder won like the best family game or something like that. Not exactly surprised. And that was pretty much it. Other than that, oof. And Star didn't win. No, I saw it was like the best family game. I think it's still early in there, so they're waiting for like all the there we go. I think there's all the like the game of the year, all those ones that matter the most. I guess still haven't they still haven't announced it. It's a little bit early, I guess. Ooh, there's a new fish. Damn, I need a new. I wanted Clive to win, but the guy at the Baldur's Gate will win. I mean, this has been a great year, I will say, for gaming. I mean, a lot of good games. So whoever wins doesn't really matter to me. I really can't get that fish, can I? Maybe I'm 200 leveled. Oh! Seahorse. I can't get that. Oh. There's too many good games this year, so. God damn. It's my first time, guys. This year I had a lot of RPGs. I definitely agree. Oh man, these guys won't leave me alone. Maybe I should stick to the I'm almost out of oxygen too. But Legend of Zelda, what is it? Yakuza, Baldur's Gate. I still haven't played Baldur's Gate. A lot of RPG. I've just gotten to streaming, by the way. I've only streamed for like maybe about a month, I would say. So I'm not only new to this whole streaming thing, but also haven't gotten back to the how do I get this? Oh, just go there. I haven't got the that's good. Final Fantasy 16, the game of the year for you. That's awesome. I actually played that game. Unfortunately, I might have to disagree with you. I had a little bit more fun with Zelda, and I think Square Enix just disappointed me too much with their with too many games with their games with Kingdom Hearts 3 and stuff. How do I open this? Okay, I gotta go there. And while I actually enjoyed 16 to a certain extent, Clive was a very good protagonist, and Joshua was great. But I will admit that, and the music was awesome. I really liked the music. It's just that, feel free to disagree with me, right? The world was kind of, exploration gameplay wise, it was kind of boring. There wasn't, it was trying to be a little bit too much Devil May Cry, and a little trying to be a little bit more Final Fantasy 7 remake for me. And unfortunately, although I didn't mind Jill, she didn't really stand out as much. I think I was so disappointed in Final Fantasy 15 that if I... Uh-oh. Catch it! That if I, Luna... If she reminded me too much of Luna Freya, who I must say is extremely boring. Again, she's better than Luna Freya, but I think it's just that, there was nothing too unique about her. That's just my opinion. And here, let me talk for a bit. I want to get your shot on this. I love Devil May Cry, and because one of the developers worked on Final Fantasy 16, that was the only reason that I actually got that game. Otherwise, I promised myself after 15 being a big disappointment, Kingdom Hearts 3 was a big disappointment. I was like, I'm absolutely done with Square. No more with them. But after hearing that one of the developers who worked on Devil May Cry 5 was going to be in there, and I played the demo, I thought, this is actually a pretty interesting mechanic. But once you get all the abilities, right? I basically stuck to like the last two ability, which is, spoiler alert, whoever's watching, Shiva and Odin. Zenton Satsu basically kills everything, and Shiva's Diamond Dust just wipes out all that the little armor chunk. As soon as she wipes it out, go with Garuda, clip out all the armor. Once they staggers, go with the Mega Flare with Bahamut, and then Zenton Zatsu, rinse and repeat. It became so monotonous. I was like, man, this is nothing. I did have some fun playing against Barnabas, though. He was probably the toughest boss, and it was not, again, spoiler alert, guys, whoever's watching, turn it off if you don't know it. Ultima, the final fight was kind of like, it was kind of like those very anime cheesy parts, but it was fine. But it wasn't overly challenging. I kind of wanted a little bit more challenging. So Odin was alright. Yo, the Zenton Zatsu thing, once you equip the right equipment, you charge up that bar, and not to mention it stops time to let you charge. I forgot what it was called, like some kind of dance. Keep charging it, and then Zenton Zatsu level 5, you've beaten the game. There's pretty much no stopping you. So, and then I basically just went with Shiva, Bahamut, Garuda. I only used Titan for the block, so that's 4. Mega Flare, and I think it's Giga Flare as well. I didn't even really use Phoenix afterwards. And then of course there's the animation of dodging the same thing where, you know, Clive slides over and over again. It was kind of like, it was a little too much. And not to mention, you know, Final Fantasy always had really cool weapons. Well, in this one, unfortunately, like all the weapons didn't really feel all that powerful. It was just a stat boost. So that was kind of disappointing. You really want like weapons feeling different from each other if you're going to do a hack and slash game, right? but unfortunately it was, I mean, the first weapon compared to even the ultimate weapon. I've beaten it twice, so I got the ultimate weapon. It was kind of like, what of it, right? No offense, if you like the game, great. I completely understand it. I think it's a very good game. It's a good game, but it wouldn't be my game of the year. You haven't played it yet? RE4 was the year too. I keep forgetting all these games. Dead Space remake. For me though, but yeah, I just let me get a couple more fish. It's been a very, very good year. Not to mention, I think the fact that GTA 6 trailer came out this year, pretty much like everyone's forgotten about Game of the Year or what games comes out this year because everyone would not stop talking about it anyway. You know what I mean? So I couldn't ask for any more in this year. Anything more than that would just be too greedy, in my opinion. Dead Space, yeah, so many. I'm gonna catch this one. Why can't I catch that one? What is that? Silver bowl. Okay. I really can't catch it, huh? Damn. Feel free to remind me. Oh! Was that all the fish? I think that's all the fish. What the heck is that? Was that supposed to be the knife? Oh well. Oh, by the way, Crack, I basically, and again, a new streamer. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and I stream every single night, 7 o'clock Central Time, as mostly more of a chatting stream. So please don't watch me for my gameplay. I am more of a chatter than a professional gamer. So if you're expecting me to be like Shroud or Doc or any of those guys or speedrun anything, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disappoint you on that. But my stream is mainly about just, you know, when you have your friends when you were younger, they all gather around like around like Friday or Saturday. They come in, they chat, have a beer. I'm not gonna drink, but you know, just have a little bit of a chat just to brighten everyone's day. You're brightening my day right now by speaking to me. So again, thanks for coming in. At this rate, we'll make boatloads of money in no time. Mama, would you look at the time? We'll have to hurry up and get things ready. Why don't you head to the sushi bar? There were recommendations. Oh wow, that's a first. I didn't know. I thought my thumbnails and all that stuff would be kind of cringy. People thought I was a VTuber with that AI thumbnail. But that's on. I wasn't ready to show my face yet. I don't think I'm good looking enough. So it was a free AI generated image. Okay, so it was free, and it was the best one out of all the other AI generated ones that I picked. So, and sorry, I don't look nearly as good as the avatar. But thanks for coming by again. All right. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's just a chill stream. The only thing that I'm wondering is like on YouTube, I don't see too many people putting up just chatting streams, so maybe this is part where I can stand out. I am definitely very comfortable about just talking, especially for an hour, because I work in real estate. And I'm glad that I don't have to talk to you about real estate. Please don't make me talk about real estate, because this is my job. And then, you know, just people coming in and hanging out, tell me about your day, and you can just sit back, pop a can, and watch me play. We'll have a good chat. That's all. Some games in the background and chatting with friends. Yeah, that's what I really want. I never really given this streaming thing a try until now, because what I've gone through right in my life right now, I think I have a hard time enjoying games. But right now with this streaming, you know, I more or less have an audience. It's kind of like back when I had with my friends. It reminds me of that feeling of us bringing Xbox to another guy's house. We play Halo and just chillaxing. It was so fun. But you know, life comes apart. And now I decided to give this streaming thing a chance. It's kind of like that with me right now. So, very happy you can join me. It's the time you zone and I got work. Don't worry about it, man. You can watch my VODs. You know, it's just mainly about talking and stuff. And I will be doing this every single day. Maybe one day a week I will be doing like a game that needs my attention a little bit more. Dark Souls. If you didn't watch my know about my Dark Souls gameplay, I didn't even get to the first boss. I was that stressed out. I was that embarrassed because I'm really scared when it comes to horror games. And being out of the gaming industry for so long, I really sucked at it. So it was kind of embarrassing. Today I cleared my schedule games so I was able to watch this. Hey man, just glad to have you here. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. Whether you leave a comment or being here in the chat with me, I am all for it. Okay? I just hope my personality and my chat can entertain you, can brighten whoever's watching this day. That's all I really want. I didn't get into this thing for business. It's all just for fun and relaxing. I've been too focused on my career, and you know, sometimes it's good to go back to our childhood and just being with friends, really. So if there's one thing I can only stream is just I can stream is my consistency. I will try to stream every single day at 7 o'clock Central. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be like Doc and those guys, professional streamers that can stream 6 to 8 hours a day. I just couldn't do that with my job. You wouldn't find me that interesting for 6 hours, especially with my gameplay level. Are the preparations going along? I think we're mostly set. That's good. Here's to a great evening. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you hear from Cobra? You helped me to run the sushi bar from today onwards. What? I don't understand. Cobra told me that there would be someone to help me with the ingredients and serving. He said all I needed to do is cook. It's sushi, my man. There's no cooking. Oh, by the way, Crack, I actually do cook. I actually used to run my own restaurant. So again, this is actually right up my alley. I actually know a little bit about food. I'm not a sushi expert by any means, but I know a little bit about food. You played through Bloodborne recently and decided to pick up a Waste of Skin class? Oh, yeah, that thing, because when I was picking my classes, I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, when I scrolled down all the way to the bottom where it says, I thought the game was making fun of me by saying I'm a waste of skin, I shouldn't have been born. That really dampened my my confidence level. Not to mention when I opened the game, right? If you played Bloodborne before, you know when you got to that menu with that new game, load game, whatever, there's that soft, depressing core sound. I haven't even clicked new game yet, and it sucked away like all of my confidence and like ambition of playing this game because it was that depressing for me. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm already stressed out. Didn't pass the first boss, and next again. So we're in the same boat then. But people have, but I will say the Bloodborne community has reached out to me just a little bit and told me not to give up. It's the same reaction to everyone. It's not only my first time playing Bloodborne, it's also my first Souls game. So I'm not used to the controls from like Dark Souls or Demon Souls or whatever. So they gave me a pat on the back a little bit. So never worked in a restaurant before. The guests will be here soon. I'll give you a quick primer, so pay attention. Nani? What? Yeah, you heard me. And by the way, you can't serve food like this without a license. If you never been in a restaurant, you need a certificate. So the fact that he's hiring someone just serving food like that, that's ground for, you know, health inspection will come and get you. Yeah, Crack, you got me. I've never played a Souls game before. I've steered away from anything a horror before. And let me tell you why. It's because I've always been really afraid of horror movies. Anything that is horror, I'm just like, oh, I'm leaving. I'm going out. So I've always been, I think I've been traumatized in my earlier childhood by those old movie trailers that come on at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. especially those Japanese horror trailers like The Ring and what is it called? Like this kid that meows. The Grudge. That's it. Those scarred me for life. So my friends even dared me. Like it's like, hey, I'll pay for your food. I'll give you $20 to come watch a horror movies with me, just as a dare. I'd never do it unless I absolutely lost a bet or something like that. So that's how I am afraid of it. So yeah, I never really played Dead Space, Dark Souls, or anything. You only played Dark Souls 1, 2. Hey, that's a lot. That's 2. That's and 3, and that's a lot more than I played. So letting you know. Got Elden Ring Deluxe, but still haven't started yet. I heard it's a good game. I'm not afraid of Elden Ring, but if I'm gonna play Elden Ring, then I think I owe it to the series, to the director and the studio and everyone, to at least play Bloodborne first, because everyone, and I mean everyone, chat, my friends in real life, they told me Bloodborne before Elden Ring, before Sekiro, before all the Dark Souls. And then when I played it, yeah, I thought, I was like, you guys trolling me, aren't you? Because it makes me want to hate myself for either my incompetence gameplay or being really afraid of that game. So I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying it's a very good game because the fact that it was able to creep me out so much that I could barely play it, then, you know, bravo from Software. It's been a year. Damn. Really? You bought it, but you haven't played it for a year. Are you trying to collect it or something? No, just kidding, man. Souls game players are a different breed. I know, right? It's kind of like, to me, they told me don't give up. This is the enjoyment. I was like, you mean like you enjoy being a masochist or a sadist? So that's always my reaction. It's like, hey, it's therapeutic, but the therapy, the clinic you're looking for, is in hell. And then by the end you reach it. It's like, oh, the therapy was the path that you walked through hell all along. Some bullshit like that. So I didn't really understand it. But when I am mentally stable enough and plucked up some more courage, I'll return to it. I will finish that game, so don't worry about it. Check the ingredients. Here you can check your fish, crop, sauces, and all the materials. By the way, sushi prepping takes a long ass time. You're not gonna prep it literally an hour or two before serving. It doesn't work that way. Now that's all you need to know. Come back for more information. I'm really happy, Crack, that you're here. Feels weird to call someone Crack, but hey, it's your name, right? You're the one who picked it. You're actually the first YouTube comment, YouTube chatter to chat with me. It's always been Twitch. So again, thanks for coming by. You had to get all the 8 hours. Hard to get all the 8 hours. No, start Elden Ring to stop. Yeah, I understand that feeling. I haven't had those kind of feelings when I was a kid. When you played for like 30 minutes or even 10-15 minutes of a game, and you're just immediately sucked in. I was like, and then before you realize it, it's like, oh no, I need to clear all my schedule to finish this because it's so good. Or I was like, oh no, I can't clear my schedule. I need to stop this now before I get even deeper. The last game I remember that did that was probably I would say Mass Effect 2. That's how long it's been since I had that feeling. It might have been other games afterward, but at least that's the one that came to my mind before. You'd just be disappointed to play 1 to 2 hours. Yeah, I understand. I'd be disappointed too. So it's like you need a little bit of warm up, and when you're done warming up, it's like, oh, you only got 30 minutes to 15 minutes left, right? So I completely understand. Press B2 to close the ingredients window. No, shootout register actual items to the menu. Now recipes needed to be added to the menu before they can be sold to customers. There's a sushi. recipe for the fish you required earlier, so try registering to the menu. Well, what are we making? Rolls or nigiris or just plate of sashimis? Okay, so we're making nigiris. By the way, guys, nigiri is basically rice and a piece of fish on top, and usually with like wasabi in the middle, and then maybe a little bit brush of soy sauce depending on the preparation. Sashimi is just purely the fish, and then rolls are basically Americanized style. Just saying. All right, clownfish sushi, cardinal fish, froggy, blue tank. That's dory right there. Not every fish can be a sushi. I'm willing to bet. Well, let's go with dory then. Add ingredients. Max is 5. Okay, let's go with this one then. That probably wasn't too hard. Auto supply will make things a little bit more inconvenient. Okay, let me repeat. Only food on the menu can be sold. If you run out of ingredients, you have to replace items on the menu or refill the ingredients. You can also enhance the flavor of the dishes, so try it out when you have enough ingredients. Now use the ingredients you cut to fill the menu as much as you can. Okay, it's easy. Well, yellowback is pretty standard. Usually my favorite is either the tuna, if it's nigiri, if it's sashimi. Well, actually, yeah, tuna, sea urchin, salmon, and I think it's called ikari. Oh no, or salmon. The salmon roe. Can't pronounce the don't know. Forgot what it's called. The in Japanese. Level 1. Well, any of these will work, I guess. Menu, whatever. So these sells for more than, so it's longer trigger fish. Okay. How long are you going to stand around talking? Give me a cup of green tea to quench my thirst. Perhaps poured green tea before? No? No, you don't drink sodas with sushi. It doesn't go well. I'll ask you how. Go over to Cobra. Pour the right amount. Oops. That's perfect. I think I messed up a little bit. Customers who drank green tea of a good or higher grade will pay more. Okay, makes sense. Green tea is something. That tea really got my appetite going. Is there something to eat, perhaps? The menu as always. Why don't you start serving him some food while you're at it? Well, how do I cook? I'm actually blocking the view. Damn. Come over here where I am. Huh, this is gonna be a little awkward. Oh, okay. I got it. You can dash when serving food. You sent the package last week, you say? What in the world? Let me check on that. Uber didn't even eat. He's always distracted like that. The food can't be reused, so let's throw it. Nuh-uh, you're gonna eat it. Pancho's never uses food. Well, that's true. Guys, there's no reusing sushi, by the way. Do not put food made for guests on the table twice. It ain't a buffet, man. Well, you can eat it, just saying. I mean, why would you waste it? Everything looks about ready. I haven't cooked for customers in a while. Kinda nervous. Don't forget to press Y after filling the menu for business to open again. Customers will order dishes from the menu. Don't forget to register dishes on the menu before sushi bar opens. Alright, let's open then. Let's see how bad I do in this opening scene. That's wasabi right there. Hello? Boom! That's perfect. don't know if I trust the placement of those speakers. I agree, but they're broken, I think. Uh-oh. See, the green one goes here. You place it down, man. Okay. Is it coming out? Chill. Hold your horses, lady. Okay, makes sense. It's just a simple simulation game. There we go. I really need to upgrade the stamina, though. Sorry, Crag, I am a little bit concentrating right now. How was that perfect? I kind of messed it up right there. What do I do here? ZR and... Oh, cleaning up. Got it. Whoosh. Go. There you go. If there's an actual sushi bar, then... You know, by the way, Craig, this place just had earthquake. I'm surprised that they're actually even able to open. There's no way you can open up a sushi bar right at an earthquake. And there's also, because they're right on the beach, there's an earthquake. I can bet your ass there's gonna be a tsunami. It's alright. No worries. Thanks. 5 stars. There we go. Again, I didn't know, like... Again, if I was just playing this game by myself, it would be alright. But the fact that having you guys, you know, you watching me and chatting with me, you know, cheering me on or roasting me, whatever, it's a new level of fun I didn't think that I didn't expect. So again, thanks. Whew. Work's finally done for the day. My back and leg hurts. You're a bit clumsy, but not for bad for a first day. Try a little harder next time. I suppose coming from you, that's a compliment. Okay, thanks. Man should not feel gratification for some simple compliments. Hey, he's total Japanese right there. He's black on the outside, but he's definitely Japanese on the inside. That's how we Asians speak to our kids. In any case, a toast to opening of Bancho Sushi. Toast. Oh, great. Now what? Oh, shit. Is that our supplies? Kraken! Oh, shit. There goes our supplies. Well, actually, no, they're still floating, so we might be able to get it. It's going to be a little bit controversial because I know right now we're just hunting little fish. But if we go deeper, we might... I don't know, there's that controversial thing of like, I don't know if I want to go spearfishing a whale. That's a little bit controversial. And there's also a shark. I don't know. Hope YouTube, please don't... it's part of the game. It's not that I am promoting whale hunting, by the way, guys. Almost forgot Street Fighter 6 came out. Oh, jeez. Got that too. Jesus. Jeez, how many good games came out this year. Super Mario Wonders also. Although I'm not a platform guy, I mean, I can definitely appreciate that. Mortal Kombat came out. I saw the story. It was kind of weird, but I heard people really enjoyed that game. The fighting community. But it just keeps coming out. Oh, Hogwarts too. Hogwarts Legacy. I heard that despite the controversy that was in, people also really enjoyed that one. I still haven't played that. I am definitely looking forward to that as well. Terminating that Street Fighter incident. Really? Unfortunately, I'm not too keen on the 1v1 fighting tournament thing. Just because, you know, I kind of suck at it. The last time I was really competitive was Super Smash Melee and Brawl. And I dropped it after that because no one was playing Brawl. It was disappointing too. Now I'm not gonna say I'm like anywhere near Mango or those guys' level, like the pro professionals, but I was able to beat almost everyone in my neighborhood. So if I had to guess during that time, I could probably at least make an effort to maybe try and participate in a Smash event. And I think I might be like knocked out in the first or second round or something. That's probably the best I could do. But I tried to go into one of those melee tournament when I was little, and what got me out of it, unfortunately, was that the place really stank. Like people stank a lot. And then when I played Fox, and then I switched to Falco, and then when Brawl came out, I switched to Pit, and I was arrow spamming. I was people hated playing me because I spammed the shit out of his arrows. And then they nerfed that as well. And then after that, I just said, I'm done playing Smash. I'll play it for fun, but other than that, it wasn't my thing anymore. The host forgot to turn off his tune. No nerd made it. Oh, really? Chun-Li Noon mod. Really? Oh man, was he disqualified? I didn't know that. See, this is how new I am to all this gaming scene. So, pretty much all of these are news to me. Sometimes I feel like I'm the odd ones out. So, please, you guys should educate me on this part. I am like the guy who's been out of the loop for like, like, I don't know. The best way to describe it is like Thanos. I've been snapped back from the gaming community to into another place, and then boom, just came back. I was like, what the hell's going on here? What is all this shit? So you're pretty decent playing street fighting game half your life. That's good for you, man. Maybe I'll think about returning to it, but trust me, the last time I played Smash Ultimate, I got my ass handed to me by a level 9 computer. And that's when I knew that, okay, this is how far I've fallen. Because I would never lose to a goddamn computer. It was 3 lives, 3 stocks, and I took just 1 stock. And I think it's because the CPU took pity on me. It was a pity win. Guilty Gear. Yo, I love the gaming community. I love watching these spectacle fights. I wish I was that good. Everyone can get into Smash because it's simple, right? But when it comes to Street Fighter, like you said, Guilty Gear, even Dragon Ball Z fighters, I love watching them. But to execute all those combination buttons, it takes up a lot of time. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have the time for it. And because if I'm gonna start doing that kind of gameplay, there's no way I can see myself being able to chat. I'll be focusing on the opponent all the time with this, and you'll probably just see me doing this. Yeah, not exactly the most engaging thing when my thumbnail is basically saying just chatting stream, right? That would be false advertising. I was expecting more professional looking guy. Oh, jeez. Thanks for the backhanded compliment. Any case, got something for me? Cash? Shouldn't you tell me who you are first? Yeah, you agree? I'm Ellie. Oh, that's the same name as my dog. I study biology at the local graduate school. I've come out to investigate after reports of anomalies in the area. Satisfied. Yo, is this place supposed to be like inspired by the Bermuda Triangle where all the weird shit happens? So you got the Kraken right here. We're gonna go, harpoon the Megalodon or something. Maybe Godzilla's here. Like to study ecology of the blue hole. Give me some agar and red starfish. I don't think it's a good idea to ask for just 1 of each. Give me 2 of each. Okay? If you wish. Your tone makes me want to refuse. Yo, I like Dave. He's got a good sense of humor. And he doesn't take crap. I got a reward, but if you don't want it, that's fine by me. Okay. I wasn't refusing. I'm just saying you could ask for more nicely. Hurry up! Alright. So, how do I collect? You can use your phone to access various types of content. Whatever. What do I do? I can call? I don't know what that is. Okay. Operator. Huh. I'm gonna call the operator. Please know this call is being recorded for quality assurance. Very clever. What can I help you today? Claim reward. My information. Today's fortune. Okay. Promo code? But just... Hi? Guess not. Oh well. I didn't know what that operator meant, guys, so I was just checking it out. Alright. Mail, nothing. Weather is obviously raining. Don't know what these are. Music. I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh, we got a calculator. Tips. Oh. Right. Hello, Dave. By the way, I want to go diving so bad. Not for like as deep as like shipwreck, but just, low enough to like maybe swim with some sharks, just a little bit of those sharks. And then seeing all those fish swimming around you. It's just really, really beautiful. My friend who went in there says I would really like it. Unfortunately, I'm just telling you guys, diving is quite expensive. Diving is very, very expensive, in fact. Damn. You don't like the ocean? I'm not a big fan of it either. If it's just diving, then maybe I am. Oh, damn it. This aiming thing is a little bit weird. It's not like you can go a complete circle every degree. I don't think it's like you don't like the ocean. Oh, there you go. Scary plants can't swim for shit. I agree with you, man. If it's diving, I'm just saying, crack. Oh man, can I catch? Oh, I want that. I don't think I can catch him though. I'm gonna sure as hell try. Yeah, there's no way I can catch it. Didn't even let me try. What's that? X. Red starfish. B. Can't swim. Yo, I agree with you, man. If I'm gonna go swim, it might as well be in a pool. You'll never catch me swimming in the ocean. There's a reason that... Oh, shoot. Ready, aim. You're mine. Damn, I can't kill it. I need to upgrade my equipment. I agree, Crackers, because, there's a saying that if you go into the ocean, you know how far we fall down as humans? We fall down that scale of the food scale. We fall down by probably a lot. Alright, what the hell is that? Ore, okay. What is that? Silver bowl, okay. This is why, like, when I went to Hawaii, the only thing I did as close as I got to the ocean was basically just snorkeling. That was fun. And by the way, if you just go... There we go. I'm gonna clean this ocean out. By the end of this game, aren't I? If you go diving, it's not really like... it is swimming, but you actually stay pretty dry. Plus, you get like knives and all that stuff to protect yourself with. So, I don't think diving is all that bad. This is why I prefer diving. Let's just stick around here just to... Oh shit, an eel! Oh no! Gotta resurface. Gotta resurface. Dave, hang on. Hang on. No oxygen inside. Damn it. Oh. There we go. I guess you can only do this once a day, huh? That's funny. Well, I'm just here to make money by doing a sushi bar. By the way, if you guys ever want to make sushi with these kind of fish, you really shouldn't be using a harpoon. You'll damage the meat. Diving seems chill. Just think of it as like, depending on how deep you want to go, if you want to go to the extreme level, which is like shipwreck, that's kind of dangerous. You know, it is pretty rough. But if it's just like surface level, you can actually still see the sun. It's not that bad, you know. Of course, there's still some danger because if a great white shark comes up like literally right there, then well, say goodnight if it really wants to eat you. But at the very least, you have a knife and a harpoon and all that stuff, and hopefully you have other divers so they could be used as meat shield. That's all I'm saying. I think of it as like therapy. How do you cook with an agar? Kajime is basically seaweed. Hey, did you get loosened up yesterday? And also diving is like a really good exercise, by the way. You know, the fish in the blue hole have an odd... The fish in the blue hole have an odd violent streak. Perhaps something put in the edge? Speaking of which, why don't you also take a gun in addition to the harpoon? Oh, thank God we have another weapon. Knowledgeable about guns. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guns? Guys, if you ever... There's a reason you use a harpoon gun in underwater. If you actually use a real gun underwater, it doesn't work. The bullet will shoot out, but it won't go like straight and go like the distance. It'll go maybe like this, because something about the water pressure and air is completely different. It's just basic physics, man. Don't shoot guns underwater. It doesn't really work. Not unless like you're really, really close, like gun point right there. I didn't know that a lot of media made it about diving. Just Grand Blue. Oh! Yo, I give you a high five right there, buddy. You're a Grand Blue fan? Yo! We're gonna get along just fine. You're a Grand Blue fan. I am a big Grand Blue fan, and it's the one that I look forward to reading every single month. Iori is definitely one of my most favorite character of all time. Now, the only issues I might have is that you say it's the anime. I watched it. It's okay. Read the manga. Manga is so much better. Iori is such a badass. Now, of course, it is probably one of those mangas where I don't dislike anyone. I loved everyone in that manga, no matter how ridiculous the scenarios are. And of course, we all wish to have friends like that in college, right? But unfortunately, if we ever try to do something like they do in school, we'd probably be in the hospital due to alcohol poisoning. Just saying. Absolutely, man. Yo, I read that manga. I have it in my house. I buy the manga. That's how much I loved it. You know how good a manga has to be for me to actually buy that stuff rather than just, getting it for free? I love the hell out of that manga. Yeah. You should. If you saw the anime, the attention to detail when it comes to even the fighting part, I was like, oh shit, this is some awesome shonen anime drawing right here. So again, high five right here. I was not gonna mention Grand Blue because I thought you might not too many people know about it because I did recommended it. But yo, the fact that you brought it up, and damn, awesome. I don't want to get into a waifu war, but I'm guessing you're a Chisa guy. Temple is also good, but hey, the main character is kind of like the same as one of his scummy friends as a scum squad, right? Although Temple, great art, lacks the writing. It doesn't have the writing. Just saying, it doesn't have as good of a writing. Same art, beautiful art, everything is good. Just lacking in the funny and the depth of department, though. I still read Temple occasionally, but Grand Blue is number one for me right now. Sorry. Yeah, she's. I don't blame you. I don't. I'm glad that they're not officially related. It's still a little bit weird. As an Asian myself, I know the feeling. That said, though, if you read the latest manga or the latest chapter, I was on the sinking ship, and I knew it was gonna sink, but I stayed on. But I stayed on anyway. I was I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for you though. Sucker for Soons. I think most people are, but I think I don't want to spoil it for you. But the latest chapter kind of ripped my heart out just a little bit. I was depressed for a couple of days because my ship sank. So congratulations to you, you Chisa fans. I wish you adieu. Good luck. It's one of those ships that I was like, I hope it didn't have to turn out that way. No, Crack. We're not going through that route. Come on, we're not doing that. They're not official. They're just in name, not 100% blood related, and we'll just stick to that. That's okay with me. If they are, it's a little bit of a problem. But thank God thank God the author didn't go all Targaryen on us. Just saying. But hey, as a Busu fan, the last chapter was like, it really stung. So I need some comfort right here. And again, you guys won. There's no way. I can't believe that I was. Before that, I was almost a an Aina fan though. That one chapter where she almost confessed, that was really sweet. But she lacks the baggage, I guess. She's lacking packages up front. Just saying. You should start the manga. It's not because I have nothing against the anime. It's just that the anime stopped at a certain point, obviously. I think it's like 12, 13 episodes. But also the pacing was a little bit off compared to the manga. You can get through the manga so much faster. And they're two different mediums. But one of the... again, I don't want to spoil you. But another girl shows up that I really hated her when she first introduced herself. But she became my ship, even though I knew that she was not going to win, because I knew that the safest route is still the Chisa ship. And I'll just leave it at that. The last chapters from just last month, I kind of need a little bit of therapy. So go read that, my man. Interesting, although your divers were athletic and muscular, you seem to defy my prior knowledge. What a beautiful backhanded compliment, sir. People who lived in Glass House. So what about it? I like to get straight to the point. I begin a very interesting business. Now I need some weapons. Duh. I need your help. Stra Stella. Season 2 just ended anyway. I'll give you a listen. Actually, I just discovered a fascinating giant blue hole. The terrain ecology inside it changes every time you go inside, okay? Oddly, any equipment found inside breaks down when brought out. I'd like you to make us a weapon that can be used inside. That's rather interesting. You piqued my interest as a weapon researcher, you could say. My hypothesis is that anything that's not made from materials found in the blue hole will be continued to break down. Oh, really? This will especially be true of guns, which have precision parts. Okay, so not only upgrade the weapons, we're going to have to maintain it. So we got the materials from the sea ourselves. Hey Dave, why don't you prove yourself as a diver to this Master Duh? I'm not sure why should I prove myself to you. Just tell me what you need. Since it appears you have no guns at all, let's start with something easy. I'll need one rope and one scrap iron. A rope and a scrap iron? What are we making, an anchor? You heard him? Enter the blue hole and bring back rope and scrap iron. If you run out of auction midway, you'll only be able to make it back with one item. Always keep that in mind. Okay. Rope, scrap iron, and I need one more, whatever the hell that was. Yeah, Crack, please. I highly recommend. To me, it's like a 9.5 out of 10 for the Grand Blue manga. Different fishes this time. Okay, we need one more red starfish. And... oh, there it is. That was easy. Okay, that's done. One rope and one iron. Oh, how do I know where it is? I just keep going and... oh, I can't get these fish. Oh, it hurts. I don't think sea urchins can be picked up with these gloves. Okay, can't pick up sea urchins yet. I think that's it. There we go. Well, that was easy. What's that? A bat? Are you serious? See, this gun can't aim up. Like, can't aim up. Your monk! God damn it. Dude, I can't get any of these fish. I'm not gonna break my controller over this. Ah! The only complaint I have right now for this game is probably just the game aiming thing. It's a little finicky. It's a little on the finicky side, but not a big complaint. Yeah. Nope. I guess this is still technically the tutorial, so running out of air. Damn it. You're always running out of air. I remember there's air right here. Okay, yep. This game reminds you of Dredge. Yo, you need to teach me about all these stuff. Because I feel like a complete novice, or a complete moron. I'll definitely look it up though. Dredge. Let me know if there's any other games that I should play that you really like. As long as they don't take too long, right? Huh? I can't pick it up. Don't think I can catch these fish either. Ah. I can't catch any of these fish. The hell's the point of them? Fishing game? Funny you should say that. The only thing that I enjoyed... oh! What is that? Spice? Soy sauce? Hey, I'll just ignore the fact we can find soy sauce underwater. Well, there was a shipwreck, I guess. There's something like that. Funny you should mention that, Crack, because, the only thing I enjoyed about Final Fantasy 15 that reminds me was actually the fishing game. That was actually probably the best fishing game that I've ever played. As in, how realistic it was. Back here. You're mine! There we go! There we go. I can only do these small fish just right now. Aye. Aye. Damn. knife these guys? Supernatural BS. Fishing and supernatural. I'm down for that. This is why once I build up enough people to come to the community and chat with me, I'm actually going to start playing games that I would never in a million years thought I would play. Dead Space, maybe Fatal Frame, those kind of games, right? Just because of how it's like one of those things that I find interesting, but I'm too scared to play them. But once I have enough people coming to my community, that way I won't feel so alone. Then you know, then I'll think about then I'll give those games a try. I mean, the sea was right. That's true. Couldn't fish in Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, that reminds me. I don't think I remember any. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was there any mini games? Because I don't remember any mini games for that game. It was purely just the combat out in the open field, which is kind of boring, and then you go through the gauntlet of the dungeon and stuff, and which sometimes it could get a little bit repetitive. But after that, there was like the base. There was no card games or for triads or whatever. I mean, my favorite Final Fantasy is still 10, by the way. I know that game has a lot of issues, but it is the first game. Maybe you can say it's not nostalgia, but it's the first game that I ever played in my life that made me think like, oh wow, video games could be like really, really emotional. So it could actually tell a really, really good story. Because before that it was just Super Smash, Pokemon, Super Mario, RuneScape, those things. Final Fantasy X was the first game I was like, oh my god, cutscenes, voice acting, telling a story. Great music, and it's got me emotional. Before that, it was none of that. So, few side quests were fun. Yeah, I remember there was like one side quest where they would really dig into. I was like, oh man, these I forgot the name. You'll have to forgive me, but like people who were able to use crystals. They were basically being used by everyone else, and if they used too much, they were turning to stone. And I think one of the side quests that stood out to me was like, oh, whoa, that's kind of dark right there. Came out of nowhere, where this girl was like, hey, can you fetch this Sally? I don't know, remember the name was Sally or something. And then you thought it was a cat. But it was really it was a girl who basically died because used too much magic, turned to stone. I was like, oh man, that got dark really quick. So that was one of the things, like the few highlights for me. I remember that game. You never played 10? I don't know if I could recommend it to you because I do still really love that game. Music is wonderful, but it's got its issues. It's one of those games where I'd say you either love it or you're not gonna like it. You might even hate it. It's one or the other. Not too many people are gonna be in the middle of things like it's a good game. There might be some, but because it's the first one in the series with voice acting, so it can be a little. They didn't really have many directions, but a lot of people told me this, and it's not just me, right? A lot of online community also says like it probably is the last Final Fantasy that was like a really, really good Final Fantasy. Not my words. A lot of the community feels that way because after that, Square merged with Enix, and they became Square Enix. Final Fantasy X was the last Final Fantasy being developed purely from SquareSoft, if I remember correctly. And that was like afterwards, like all the OGs departed, like Uematsu, Sakaguchi, all those guys left, and the new ones took over. Nomura became like the director instead of just the artist. So I'm not saying that Nomura is terrible. I mean, Kingdom Hearts series is like Kingdom Hearts 2 is still one of my favorite games, but I mean the story is confusing as hell. Shinomura, the music was great, but Nomura is not very good at making stories, or at the very least making simple stories. It's very contrived, convoluted. So Just 4, 6, 7, 9, 15, and 16. Damn! If you can play through all that, I can probably recommend 10 then. I really, really can. At the very least, even if you don't enjoy the story, which I really love, I think you'll really, really enjoy the music because Uematsu is obviously a god tier genius when it comes to music. It's the one where because he composed 1 through 9 right by himself. 10 is the one where he actually got some help. And trust me, I still have a lot of those music in my playlist where sometimes I'm feeling a little bit down or I just need to like chill or just looking out into like the sunset. It has some of the best ambiance music in my opinion of the entire series. That's just my opinion. Yeah, never getting into Kingdom Hearts. You get into it for the combat and the cheesy Disney stories. 2, in my opinion, is probably one of the greatest hack and slash RPGs ever made. And to me, it still is. And then you split it into like, Kingdom Hearts is like in that middle part. And then if you move to the left, you get something like Ninja Gaiden, Devil May Cry, which is my favorite, Bayonetta. Purely hack and slash spectacle fighter. And then you move it a little bit to the right, which is a little bit more to the RPG side, which is the Tales series. Tales of Symphonia, Vesperia, Berseria, those type of series. Where it's a little bit more on the RPG side. Kingdom Hearts 2 Kingdom Hearts is in the middle, with Kingdom Hearts 2, in my opinion, simply is absolutely the best. Yet, in my opinion, it sticks a little bit towards the hack and slash thing a little bit more, and I really love that. Kingdom Hearts 3, and then everything else is kind of like trying to be in the middle of everything, and it was too much for me. Just for the music, then I definitely recommend 10. Just even if you don't play it, just go into Final Fantasy X's menu. One of the music will just probably get you. It's a piano theme called Xanarkin, and it's a very, very well-known, highly regarded, highly praised piece in the entire community. I think everyone loves that piece of music. Even Uematsu said it's probably his favorite piece out of the entire everything that he composed. So at least check that piece out. Again, the name is Xanarkin. Yo, DMC, hit fist bump. We're just getting closer and closer, bro. I played through all of DMC 3. I still remember getting it, saving all of my lunch money to buy Devil May Cry 3, and that was the OG, man. All DMCs. The only thing I couldn't play was DMC 2. That game broke me. That game was not good. There's a reason for it. But DMC 3 original, that was the game that kicked my ass. And it was actually a very memorable game for me because that was the game that actually broke my... Like, because I did say that I was afraid of, like, horror games, right? Because technically you could say Devil May Cry is kind of a horror game, especially 3 and 1. I mean, it did derive from Resident Evil. So I basically picked it up because Dante looks so awesome. And because you play as Dante with his attitude, even though it was horror and the game was really, really hard, you couldn't let Dante down. And once I got used to Dante, I was just like, oh, it's like kicking ass in the face of horror. It made me so happy. It was so fun playing that game. And yes, I S-ranked. I didn't S-rank all of the DMC 3. I still need to cheese Virgil on his last fight because he's still kind of a pain in the ass. But I platinum S-ranked DMC 5 at least. DMC 4 was a little too technically challenging for me, but I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single DMC despite all of their flaws. So if we're ever going to get a DMC 6, which I think we will because of how well it sold, DMC 5 sold, I'm really, really looking forward to it, of course. But only if either Itsuno comes back or he has his hands on his like, hey, this guy's taking over, but I'm still overseeing things a little bit, giving him some advice, then it's got my thumbs up. And then, of course, I need to see the gameplay. The last game that I pre-ordered that was not disappointed by at all, Devil May Cry 5. Not disappointed. And then afterwards, I pre-ordered City Skylines 2, and, well, everyone knows about how bad that game launched. And I couldn't even play it because I don't have a PC. I pre-ordered for the PS5, which got delayed. So there's that. Oh, and also Devil's Never Cry is still to me the best song. And then just a tier a little bit before, a bit under it, Bury the Light, baby. Seems I've underestimated you slightly. Show you how to make basic underwater rifle. Oh, we're gonna get guns, actual guns. This is gonna shoot off harpoons. Only 42 megabytes. What? It's actually gonna tell me how much space it's gonna take up in my in my memory stick. That's funny. This game certainly does have some self-awareness. What's going on? I'm just making a gun, bro. Couldn't use your hands? What the hell was that? It's pretty cool, though. Equip the weapon right away. Of course. And with a neat explanation like that, even someone like you should have understood. Jeez, then this guy is the king of giving backhanded comments. Backhanded compliments. I guess. One more thing. Okay. Ammo. Can't bring them out of the sea, but they can still come in handy, you could say. But I'll collect info about the weapons you pick up. And create blueprints for you. Weapons made with a blueprint won't break down underwater, you could say. Okay. Okay. You can chaff. Yeah, I got it. Oh, it's you. You actually brought them back, I guess. Expected too little. Everyone's giving Dave a backhanded compliment today. Alright, this will do for now. I'll give you a reward. Sudden ecological changes in this region needs to be studied further, so I'll continue to need your services. Get my number. Okay, we got some olive oil and some soy sauce. Why would you need olive oil for sushi? That's weird. Alright, enough. That's enough to repair the broken damages. I'm surprised people would actually go to a broken restaurant for food. No way the health inspector is gonna let that go through. Again, guys, I actually own my own shop, restaurant-wise, so I know this stuff a little bit. Valhalla is by far the best game in terms of music. Valhalla? Is that Assassin's Creed? Alright, is that Assassin's Creed? Just letting me know. Wrap up your day and get things ready at Poncho. Alright, so this is where I saved. I'm pleasantly surprised, by the way. This game has been excellent when it comes to doing a live chat, just streaming. It's been great since how much it's not boring to the point where, you know, I just want to chat, but it's not super intensive where I need to focus all my attention on it. So I think this has been a very good game. Oh man. 8:30. Valhalla? No? My bad. Here, let me check this out then. I'm gonna go check out the other. Since we have so much we have so much in common, I might as well check it out. God of War? It's not Assassin's Creed then? Because I just looked up Valhalla, and apparently at the Game Awards, it's God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. I guess this is a DLC or maybe a continuation of God of War. It's gonna be God of War though, because that's yeah, because otherwise I'm just getting Assassin's Creed. Talking about the 11 Howl. All right, let me see it. Oh, interesting. Cyberpunk bartender action. Is that what you're saying? So that's your favorite? I'll be listening to this tonight then, during my workout then. I have high hopes for this one. Just kidding. I'm not gonna, you know, everyone music is subjective, so I'll give this one a shot, Crack. And why don't you give Xanarkin Final Fantasy X a try? I'll type a name for you, and just look up 2 of these. So. Good deal, Crack. So Xanarkin, and the other one is Wandering Flame. So Xanarkin is a little bit more like it's a little bit on the somber. It's just a piano piece, and then Wandering Flame is kind of like, I can't exactly describe it. It's more of like it's really good if you look out into like the sunset. It's like one of those songs that you could just I wouldn't, chill might not be the word, but just like it's like a very longing feeling, like, oh my god, we're almost at the end of a journey. So I'll just leave it at that. So check out those 2, and I will check out Valhalla tonight, and come back to my stream next time then, because usually I just stream for an hour, but you've been such a good chatter that I spend an extra 30 minutes on you. So if you can't come next time, I'll give you a shout out, but you can catch me on my VOD. So right now, unfortunately, I have to end the stream because I need to go work out, and you know, I gotta stick by my rules of just 1 hour, 1 hour 30. But again, Crack, it's been a real pleasure meeting you, and thanks again for coming to my stream again, and hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time, my man. Thanks, buddy.